Can rule utilitarianism be abused? Have you ever wondered if an ethical theory designed to promote the greatest good could be misused? Today, we will look at rule utilitarianism and explore whether it can be abused. Rule utilitarianism evaluates actions based on rules that, when generally followed, lead to the best outcomes. This differs from act utilitarianism, which focuses on the consequences of individual actions. While rule utilitarianism aims to create a framework for moral behavior, there are several ways it can be misapplied. First, individuals or groups might manipulate rules to serve their own interests. They can create rules that seem to promote the common good but actually benefit a specific faction. By presenting these self-serving rules as universally beneficial, they can justify harmful actions while claiming moral legitimacy. Next, we have the issue of justifying harmful exceptions. Rule utilitarianism emphasizes following rules that maximize good when generally accepted. However, if a rule is too rigid, it might allow harmful actions under the guise of rule following. For instance, a rule that permits lying in certain situations could be misused to justify deceit, ultimately reducing trust and well-being. Another concern is that rule utilitarianism may overlook individual circumstances. Since it focuses on rules rather than specific actions, it can neglect unique situations where breaking a rule might lead to better outcomes. This rigidity can result in morally questionable decisions if the rule is applied without considering context. Determining which rules truly maximize utility is also complex. This uncertainty can lead to biased reasoning, where rules are chosen based on incomplete information or personal beliefs rather than an objective evaluation of overall good. Lastly, rule utilitarianism can conflict with deeply held moral duties or rights. Some may argue that it can be abused when it sacrifices minority rights for the happiness of the majority. A rule that promotes the greater good for most might be seen as morally wrong from other ethical viewpoints. In practical terms, the abuse of rule utilitarianism can happen in legal, political, or organizational contexts. Rules may be crafted or interpreted to justify actions that benefit certain groups while harming others, all under the claim of promoting the greater good. To prevent such misuse, it is essential to remain vigilant and critically evaluate the rules themselves. While rule utilitarianism aims to guide moral behavior through rules that produce the greatest good, its reliance on rule creation and adherence can be exploited. The potential for abuse arises from challenges in selecting truly beneficial rules, the risk of self-serving manipulation, and the possible neglect of individual circumstances or moral duties. Ethical reflection and oversight are necessary to ensure rule utilitarianism serves genuine moral purposes rather than being used to justify harmful actions.